In a world where people randomly burst into flames like faulty toasters, Fire Force answers one burning question. This is the full recap of Fire Force Season 1 and 2. Everything you forgot, need to remember, or were too confused to Google buckle up. It's gonna get hot. Meet Shinra Kusakabe. He wants to be a hero, but unfortunately his smile makes him look like he just finished burning down an orphanage. He's got devil feet, meaning he can shoot flames from his soles and dropkick the speed of sound. He joins Special Fire Force Company 8, because if you've got fire feet, the best job is putting out fires by making bigger ones. Let's meet the squad. Captain Obi, jacked gym rat with 0 fire powers but infinite protein powder. Uses dumbbells as weapons. Probably has a creatine sponsorship. Hinawa, gun guy. Scary, shoots everything. Monotone voice, dead inside probably. Maki, sweet muscle queen who talks to fireballs like they're her kids. Can bench press your trauma. Arthur, thinks he's a knight. Has a plasma sword. Dumb as bricks, but weirdly competent in battle. Iris, none. That's it. Just vibes and holy water. Company 8's vibe? Dysfunctional found family with heavy artillery. Company 8's job? Fight infernals, basically flaming zombies with tragic backstories, and investigate why the other Fire Force companies are acting like cult members in disguise. Spoiler, they're shady. Like Rekka, the guy who acts super heroic, until you find out he's out here lighting kids on fire, like it's a summer camp activity. Yeah, not great. Meanwhile, Company 5 is run by Princess Hibana, a sadist with flower-themed fire powers and stilettos that probably count as weapons. She flirts, burns people, and then flirts some more. Eventually, Shinra claps some sense into her, literally, and she joins the hot weirdos with Trauma Alliance. Enter Joker, chain-smoking, card-throwing, trenchcoat-wearing cryptic menace. He pops in like, "Hey kid, want a trauma?" and drops this bomb. Sho, Shinra's little brother? Not dead. Just kidnapped by a cult and now leading a death squad. Also surprised, the fire that killed their mom, possibly caused by Adolla, a hell dimension linked to powerful fire users. And yes, Shinra has the Adolla burst, basically a magical fire bloodline that turns him into a plot device with legs. Season 1 ends with the squad storming the Nether, Tokyo's cursed underground full of monsters, gaslighting, and death cults. It's here Shinra finds Sho. Now a stoic child soldier with time-stopping powers and 0 hugs left to give, it's devil feet versus frozen time. Somehow, Shinra taps into the Adolla link, sees their shared past, and unlocks demon speed mode. It almost works. But Sho bounces, because unresolved family drama is stronger than brotherly love, apparently. Still, Shinra knows his brother's alive, which means next season, he's coming back swinging. Season 2 ramps up the stakes and the nonsense. New faces, bigger fights, weirder lore. And yes, we have to talk about Tamaki, a combat nun with Lucky Lecher lure, aka the most cursed fan service trope ever. Her clothes fall off, randomly, frequently, for comedy. It's anime. We move on. Company 8 travels to the Chinese peninsula to check out a malfunctioning Amaterasu, Tokyo's power plant equivalent of a cursed battery. Turns out it's powered by a human soul, trapped in eternal suffering, screaming in silence. Neat! They also meet a talking mole and a crow, because at this point, why not? Oh, and Inca shows up, a chaos-loving fire user who can smell danger and create explosions. She decides to join the White Clads because villain arc with drip is a thing now. Shinra and Arthur train with Benimaru, the strongest pyrokinetic in Tokyo, and a man whose idea of a warm-up is arson. Benimaru teaches Shinra how to access hysterical strength, aka powering up through sheer will and anxiety. It's ultra instinct meets emotional breakdown. Arthur, he levels up by believing harder in his own delusions. His power scales with how convinced he is that he's a holy knight. It actually works. The takeaway? Confidence is key, even if it's completely detached from reality. The White Clads launch a full-blown assault. Tokyo becomes a battlefield. Tamaki redeems herself with actual combat skills. Juggernaut, big softy with tank powers, goes full beast mode and saves Tamaki while nearly dying. Real MVP energy. Shinra breaks physics again, unlocks new levels of speed and mind-link powers. Arthur fights a flame whip psycho and actually doesn't screw it up. Meanwhile, back in the brain dimension, Shinra relinks with Sho and shows him happy memories. It's like emotional CPR. Sho hesitates. The evangelist tightens her grip, but the bond is back, and that's a win. By the end of Season 2, the puzzle pieces come together. The evangelist is trying to recreate the Great Cataclysm, a planet-scorching event from 250 years ago. Adolla bursts are the key. Each user is basically a walking nuke. And Amaterasu? It's not just cursed. It's a crime against humanity running on scream fuel. Only Company 8 seems to care that this is bad. Everyone else? Kinda busy being evil, brainwashed, or emotionally unavailable. So what's next? The Evangelist is building an army. Adolla users are awakening. The world is on the brink. And Shinra? Still smiling like a demon. Still kicking through existential dread and actual flames. Because that's what heroes do. Even fireproof ones.